Hello, welcome back. I'm Tonya from Tonya's Witchy Kitchen, and how are you doing today? I'm having a pretty good start to the week. The weekend was very, very chaotic the first day and very slumberless the second day. Just no motivation whatsoever, but it's cold and it was windy, so it was a great day to, clean up from my vendor show and then just curl up with a book. Sometimes you need to do that. But I still don't feel recovered from the weekend, but that's just, is that life? Or is that the life we create for ourselves? Yeah. My husband says I'm too busy. I don't really think I'm too busy. I just have things going on, right? I mean, like, he's busy during seeding or haying or, stuff like that. But I'm just busy. But I will never be bored. I'm one of those people, I will never be bored. So, because I always have stuff I want to do or things I'm doing or projects I'm working on. And, so I will never be bored. That's not what I was going to talk about today. But have you seen that adrenal cocktail recipe going around on Facebook? So, my daughter and I think my daughter sent it to me and then we decided to try it, right? And it's not bad. So it's 4 ounces of orange juice. It's 1/4 of a teaspoon. That's just my microwave. Don't worry about the beeping. It's 4 ounces of orange juice. It's 1/4 of a teaspoon sea salt, 1/4 of a teaspoon cream of tartar, and then you top it off with like 28 ounces of water. Now, so we both tried it the same week for like a couple days, and I felt like I had more stamina through the day, if you want to call it that, just more, I lasted longer. She said she didn't notice anything, but she is like her dad and, runs amok. So, she's always busy too. So I don't know, like really what we were looking at. What we both found is that we both like the orange juice better that way than just drinking a glass of orange juice. Like there's something about it with a little bit of salt. You can't really taste the cream of tartar. It's supposed to be it's potassium salt or something to do with potassium. And but we both found that we like drinking the orange juice watered down than we did like drinking it straight. Which I thought was funny because it's like you would think like yuck, it's watered down, but it's not. It's actually really good. Like I can chug the whole thing, which you're probably not supposed to do, but I can chug the whole thing. Only thing to note is cream of tartar is a laxative, so if you put too much in there or you drink it maybe too much, or you probably be keep that in mind. But yeah, it was a really fun thing. I actually like it, and so we are out of orange juice right now. And chocolate chips. 2 of the most important things on my grocery list. No, I'm kidding. Orange juice, chocolate chips. Hey, chocolate, fruit, it's all there. And cheese. Okay, but anyway, today we are starting the Christmas soaps. We are starting the Christmas soap collection for this year. I hope you enjoy it. I had a little trouble, and I'm going to start with the 2 that gave me the most trouble. So disappointed. You'll see why. So 3 things. Be kind, be forgiving, and be you. And let's go check out the first Christmas soap, Pink Tinsel. Okay, into our soap, and this is what happens when you have too many high expectations for yourself. I had huge expectations for the soap, and yeah, I'll let you stew on that for a little bit. But anyway, this recipe is the same recipe I used to make the soap last year, which is probably where I screwed up. I should have just stayed with my basic one that I use like 90% of the time. But being I didn't, I am having to put the lye water in this really slow because it has stearic acid in it specifically. So saponified oils and butters of A, B, C, D, and stearic acid. Yes. I don't know why. Sometimes I just liking an extra hard bar. You know, stearic has different properties, and you know, especially, you know, I was thinking about this because I was making a coconut palm free, babasu free soap, and interesting enough, you know, the stearic was actually pretty impressive because of the butters in it. Yeah. So my fragrance oil is Pink Tinsel by, it's off of Wholesale Supplies Plus, but it's like Just Scent or Rustic Essentials, one of their off brands. It's different. It's fruity, but it's spicy. It's got some different notes to it, and I really, really like it. And it does discolor a little bit. Actually, it probably discolors more than I think. So I'm adding titanium dioxide to this, to the whole batch. So there's nothing else colored per se except the soap. Okay? I mean, I guess the whole batch is colored white. I could have put the titanium dioxide in my lye water, which would have been really interesting to do, but, you know, I did this way back in August. So we're only looking at it now, and yeah, look at it now. Do you see it racing? Racing beyond belief. Racing to the point that I can't get it to stop. Because everybody's like, oh, if it races, just, yeah, look at that. Just hit it with the stick blender and it'll come out. Oh, no, it did not. It did not. It took, I mean, I did this multiple times. Yeah, look at that. Ooh. And it did this, interesting enough, it did this to me last year, and I just thought it was me. I thought it was the recipe. And then what do? I use the same recipe and the same fragrance oil, and I have this racing batter. I'm like, what was I expecting? You know? It raced. And I'm not saying it's the batter. Although, when we talk about the second soap, yeah, we'll get into this recipe. Like, at first I thought it was me and I did something wrong, but I put it back into the calculator, you know, soap calc and blah, 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 and all this stuff. And yeah, it wasn't me. I mean, you know, I did everything right. So, yeah, chunky monkey mess. Ooh, yuck. Yeah, I played with this a long time because I figured I had the opportunity. I wasn't doing swirls. I wasn't doing anything. But for all you people who say that if it rises, just hit it with a stick blender. Yeah. Okay. Now what's option number 2? Because it's still not coming together. Okay, and going forward with my plan of this soap, even though I could not get it to stop separating. That's what it looks like. That's how it feels like to me. It's like the hot process soap when it just wants to keep, you know, it gets to the separation stage. Now they call it separation stage. They did not when I started soaping. I swear they didn't. I don't remember that. That's not what my notes say. But anyway, I made these cute little sticks out of Silver Mist and Snowflake Mica. Silver Mist is from Nurture's Handmade, and Snowflake Mica is from Brambleberry. And then I cut them into cute little things, hoping that it would make like this, you know, I don't know. I should have tinted the soap pink. I don't even know why I didn't. I think I just wanted the white and the silver, you know, type thing. So I made these sticks, and yeah, some of them turned out really well, and they were long enough, and some of them broke because of the way I cut them. And my batter is still hellaciously chunky. I don't know what you call that stuff. You know, it's just like, ugh. It's just, ugh. I don't understand it. It's almost, and after I did it, like, and after I cut it and all this stuff, and I was thinking, maybe I didn't have enough lye water, right? Because you'll see, we'll talk about being oil heavy later. But, so, Okay, so right, there you go. So anyway, just putting my embeds into my soap, hoping that they would be cute. Kind of like the, what was that called? The polka dot bikini from this summer. That was a cute soap. That turned out really cute. Took a little time, but that was a fun one. But it was prepping. Prepping is always so much time. Like soap making is like, I changed if you've seen my early videos on prepping, I'm going to say soaping is like 5% of the overall thing, because then you have paperwork and cleanup and prep and planning and all this other stuff, to where soaping is like 5%. Yeah. 5% of the whole process. Ugh, that is some amazing batter there, you guys. You would not be able to form a cupcake with that. Nope. Not that we would want to, because it would be an ugly cupcake. Ugly cupcake soap. Yeah, there we go. But, okay, for the top, I also had more embeds. And I didn't like my mold. I have a plan to make a thing for that mold. So here are my embeds. There is my side. It looks great, but it's slimy. Okay, guys, it's slimy. There's no other way to say this. It's slimy. It's not fragrance oil, okay, because I end up with these gelatinous pools, you will see shortly, and it's not fragrance oil. Okay, it is literally oil leaching out of my soap. And I swear, at this point, I'm like, it's oil heavy. Not enough lye. That's my problem. But yet, I knew what I put in there. I knew what I did. And I have nothing. I have no idea why it did this. Okay? It totally blows my mind, because I just don't understand. Yeah, see the oil pools? Oh my gosh. Like there was, like, what are you going to do? Smear it in? I couldn't do this. I couldn't have this. This could not work for my Christmas soap. So guess what? I rebatched it. I put it in the crock pot. I melted it down. I did not add anything else to it. I did not add water. I did not add oils. I did not add more lye solution. Okay? I literally just melted it down. And of course, I have all those embeds in there, the melt and pour embeds. Melted it down. I did color it. Forgot to hit the record button. I did add some pink to it in the crock pot. And then I got this. Yes, not oily, nice and solid. Still smells good. That's the one nice thing that people always worry about. You're going to put it back in there and you're going to lose your scent. Not necessarily. Not with a fresh soap. No. And even now, like how many months later, it still smells good. Pink Tinsel, that's what it's called. Yeah, so not the pretty Christmas soap I was envisioning. Not at all. Okay? Not at all. But this one is not greasy. This one is not leaking oils. This one is cute. It's got pink in it. There's no blue, silver, mist, snowflakes, but yeah, I guess that's the whole, when you rebatch, you'll lose all the embeds. That's the con. That's the disappointment of it. However, overall, they are still cute. And I had no more fragrance oil. I wanted them in my line. So here are the fragrance notes to this rebatch soap. Here is the soap when I first cut it. And here it is when it is totally cured, which, as you can see, is darker. Yes. As always, I hope you had a good time. Thank you for dropping by. I will see you next time. And God bless.